Welcome to Mom Matters, created by moms for moms. Today we're talking about a moment that many of us recognize. You know, it's when life is moving along just fine, yet still something inside us wants attention. It's not loud, it's not urgent, it's just enough to notice. So I'm joined right now by Shannon McGuire with Supreme Moms, who's going to shed a little light on this, because what is that little voice trying to tell us, right? Nothing's wrong, but something inside wants attention. What exactly is happening for a mom in this moment?
Yeah, she's getting space for herself. She's getting space to explore. There's likely a nervous system coming online. There's some settledness in the house, and there's new space. And a voice comes back and goes, "Pay attention to me." And I love that you said it's not urgent. It's not the sky is falling. I have to do this in the task. It's pay attention to me. You know,
Yes. I like the little tiny voice that you have.
Pay attention.
And who's that little voice? That's the mom.
The mom.
That's self.
And usually her heart. So
Yeah.
when we are regulated and our nervous system comes online, the heart connects to the brain. Remember, the heart sends more info to the brain than the brain does the heart. So that's why I say it's the heart's voice coming online to explore something, some sort of creative endeavor. And it doesn't have to be anything major, but something that's always been there, but it's kind of like a little egg hatching and coming to be. So it's an opportunity for us moms to nurture ourselves and the passion and the little desire that's bubbling up.
And you know, this sounds beautiful, the way they're talking about it, right? It's like, oh, a moment for me and now. But let's face it, a lot of times when moms actually have this, they get uncomfortable and they freak, you know, they kind of freak out a little bit. Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like, why does that happen? Why do we feel that sometimes it's unnecessary to listen to that little voice?
Part of it is the habit, right? Our nervous system response. Are we going fight or flight? Is it something we want to distance from? Is something that makes us freeze? And sometimes when that calm water comes in, and it's the first time we've really experienced that after a period of chaos, it is so unfamiliar that it creates uncertainty. So then we want to distance. We'll talk ourselves out of it. So it's discomfort of calm a lot of times, and ease, because people get easy and ease confused. Ease in the body and the feeling versus easy in something is simple to do. So the unfamiliar work of self, especially when all the excuses are removed, all that's left is the truth. And that voice is a truth coming up to say, pay attention to me.
Pay attention to me.
And the discomfort in that is because a lot of times it's unfamiliar.
Okay, but why does this moment of curiosity or interest often show up when life calms down? Why is it so hard to hear that voice when the chaos is happening?
Chaos is loud, right?
Yeah.
It's constant. You even hear the chaos as you doze off to sleep, in your dream, and when you wake up.
Yes.
But when your nervous system is regulated, when your heart is coherent, when things are calm and moving in a well-oiled machine, let's just say, then that quieter voice is what shines through. And it's the one that we typically learn to silence in our early days. I'm not going to pay attention to that intuition. So it's a quieter voice that only can come in the calm, not to be doom and gloom, but it's like dark. You can only see the stars in the dark, right?
Yes.
So coming to a place of this new dawn and this new awakening, it's, oh my gosh, I can hear and see that now.
Yes.
I can see it now.
Okay, and then I want to talk too about noticing energy, right? And our interest without turning it into another project or a to-do. Moms, you always say masters of making.
Yes.
We love to make task lists. Plans, expectations. How do we listen to that little listen to me voice inside without all of a sudden creating something else? Because there's already so much to do. And frankly, too, when we are finally in that groove, when the water is smooth.
Maybe it did
like
turn to
glass.
ice. You can skate now.
Maybe it did, but it's smooth, right? We don't want to ripple the surface with just one extra thing to do on top of that. We don't want to rock that boat. And perhaps when we hear that voice, we're like, oh my gosh, if I listen to this, then I'm starting something all over again.
See, and we start the planning, because usually when that itch or that voice comes in, especially as taskmasters, we're just like, what's next? We're solving to the very end. This is different. Just notice it. Just notice it. Give it the inch of attention that you can in that moment. Don't turn it into another project immediately, because it will evolve.
Okay, so you just want to notice. And what happens when a mom does that?
Oh,
When she notices herself?
when you notice, it starts to create a new habit of reclaiming yourself and saying yes to you. That tiny moment of, I notice this. I'm feeling drawn to reading. I'm feeling drawn to learning. I'm feeling drawn to nature. I'm feeling drawn to this song or this thing, whatever it may be, this person.
And do you know what I hear when I hear you say that? likely a more fulfilled mom.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, I love that.
And a better mom. All right, so I have to let everybody know, Shannon, if this conversation resonates with you, we go even deeper online at KTV+. It's an extended episode, and it's going to explore how to keep listening to that inner nudge without pressure or guilt.